Om Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir me sada yenaksharasamaamnayam adhigamya maheshwarat kritsnam vyakaranam proktam tasmai paninaye namaha vakyakaram varatuchim bhashyakaram patanjalim Paninim Sutrakarancha Pranatosmi Munitrayam Vagartha Viva Sampriktau Vagartha Pratipattaye Jagatah Pitarau Vande Parvati Parameshwarau Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Namaste, welcome everyone. So in our last class, we were looking at these yuṣmad and asmad śabdhas. I'm actually going to switch screens and we'll look at it from here. You can open it up. It's on page 122 and 123. So you can open it to 123, 123. It will look like what you see on the screen there. So far, we've only looked at the first two cases. So we're talking about asmad, which means I, and yuṣmad, which means you. So today we're just talking about me and you. It's just us, okay? That's all we're going to be looking at today. We're going to review what we did last time. We'll look at the exercises, and then we'll go to the next two cases or next three cases if we have time. Okay. So first of all, what I wanted to revisit was when we look at our verbs, right? So for example, bhavati, bhavati, bhavataha, bhavanti, bhavasi, bhavataha, bhavatha, bhavami, bhavavaha, bhavamaha. So when I'm taking, for example, bhavati, bhavataha, bhavanti, this is prathama purushaha. So prathama purushaha means we're talking about a person or an object. Okay, so it's a third person. So if I want to say bhavati, then what is implied? Saha bhavati. Or we can say sa bhavati. Okay, because it's implied a third person singular outside person. So saha bhavati, we'll use masculine for ease. And then saha tau bhavataha, right? Two people, tau. And then bhavanti, te bhavanti. Right? Saha tau te. Tam tau tam. Right? So saha bhavati, he is, tau bhavataha, those two are, and then te bhavanti, they all are, or they are. So even if you just see the verb like that, then those will be implied because we're talking about a person, and we can use a pronoun for that person or an object. Now, when we look at the this is madhyama purusha, right? That's the second person. When I'm talking about second person, I'm talking about you. Okay, I'm talking about you. So we're talking about you in referring to the first case you. Okay, this is always going to match up with the first case of a pratipad with the subanta. So when I say bhavasi, what is implied? Tvam. Tvam bhavasi. You are. So whether I say tvam or not, that's going to be implied. So tvam bhavasi. Then yuvam bhavataha. Right? Yuvam bhavataha. You too are. It's just going to be implied there. Or I can even say, yeah, so yuvam bhavataha. Or yuyam bhavatha. Yuyam bhavatha. Because they're going to match with the first case. Okay, so saha bhavati, tau bhavataha, te bhavanti. Okay, now say this with me. Tvam bhavasi, yuvam bhavataha, yuyam bhavatha. Okay, so tvam, yuvam, yuyam. Sorry, tvam, yuvam, yuyam. Okay, so it's always going to match like that. Tvam, yuvam, yuyam. Okay, so always in that first case when we're talking, right? Because the verb is always going to link with the first case in kartari prayoga. In kartari prayoga. Or even in karmani prayoga, it always goes with the first case. So it always goes with the first case. Now, when I'm talking about uttama purusha, I'm talking about first person, me, I. So when I say bhavami, what is implied? Aham bhavami. Then bhavavaha, avam bhavavaha. Vayam bhavamaha. Yeah. So hopefully now we know why these are important, right? Because these are going to be implied and we're going to need these. So let's go through it again. Saha bhavati, tau bhavataha, te bhavanti. Okay, now tvam bhavasi. Okay, now you have to try to remember it. Yuvam bhavataha. Yuyam bhavatha. Aham bhavami. Avam bhavavaha. Vayam bhavamaha. Okay. So this will come. We're going to keep practicing this. Let's look at the first two cases here. So tvam, yuvam, yuyam, which we just saw. Then we'll just use we'll use these first forms. Tvam, yuvam, and yuṣmad. Okay. Tvam, yuvam, yuṣmad. So these are the same for 1, 2, and 2, 2. Okay. So the first two cases, tvam, yuvam, yuyam, tvam, yuvam, yuṣmad. Okay. And we have these optional forms, twa, vam, vaha. Now, when we look at Asmad Shabda, okay, first, pratama vibhakti, aham, avam, vayam, mam, avam, asman. Okay. Aham, avam, vayam, mam, avam, asman. Look how they're kind of similar in a way. Like you see there's a long you get that here. You see yuvam, you get avam, and then yuṣman, you get asman. Okay, so they kind of parallel each other in some ways. Okay, so there was some questions with some of the homework. So I think number 4, vayam te vadamaha. So vadamaha is, what's the verb? So it's vad dhatu, 1p, to speak. Lat lakara, ha, kartri prayoga, and then, so you have to look, right? Vadamaha, it's uttama purusha bahuvachanam. Okay, so what is we already know something is implied. Aham, avam, vayam. Vayam is implied, right? We speak. So vayam is in the first case going with vadamaha. So vayam is, right? Asmad shabda, prathama vibhakti, bahuvachana. So vayam vadamaha. So we speak. Now there's the word te. Te we haven't learned, but te, if you look at the chart, it can be 4-1 or 6-1. Now we speak. Which makes sense? 4th case or 6th case generally? 4th case, the recipient of the action. So we speak to you. We speak to you. Okay. Number 4. Now let's look at number 8. Someone had a question about number 8. Nilimaji, do you still have a question? Shall I unmute?
Yes, I had a question regarding the word now. It's you could have it in 2 different spots. So which one to pick?
Yeah, so we'll look at that right now. Yeah. Okay, so number 8, we haven't actually, so if we look at no, right? Sorry. We have no in 2-2, 4-2, and 6-2. Okay, so there's those 3. 2-2, 4-2, and 6-2. Well, we haven't really seen these yet, but we know it can be one of these 3. Okay, keep that in mind. Does this look familiar? Saha, no, avatu, sahana, vavatu. So sometimes they just break it as saha, but here, so it's saha and then ha, but when you combine it, saha. So ha means indeed, okay? So it's a avyaya, just means indeed. Let's start with the verb. Avatu, avdatu, 1p, to protect. Right? Avatu, to protect. Now this is, you don't see avati, you see avatu. So that means it's lot lakara. Lot lakara. Lot is a command or a prayer. And this is pratama Purusha ekavachanam, third one. So avatu means may he, she, it protect me. Sorry, may he, she, it protect. Okay, so now we want to look for a 1-1. Then we see the saha. So 1-1. So tad shabda, prathama vibhakti, ekavachanam. It's kartri prathama to avatu. Okay. So may he protect. May he protect. And now we have this no. No can be which case? 2-2, 4-2, 6-2, all the evens. Okay, may he protect. 6th case doesn't make much sense, right? It's not of us. 4th case, not really the recipient. It's the object. 2nd case, it's the object of protection. Us. We are the object. So may he protect us. Us too. There's only 2 of us too. May he protect us too. Meaning, may Bhagavan protect the student and the teacher while we're studying. Sahana bhavatu. Ha, indeed. Right? Indeed. May it, indeed, may it be so. So this is an avyaya, so it means it doesn't decline. Na ha ha, ho, hey, hum, ho, han. Doesn't decline. Okay. Now we're going to go to this whole side here, 9 through 16. But before we do that, let's go back. Let's go back to our yuṣmad asmad. This is page 123. We'll learn. Let's start with either one. We can start with the other one. Let's start with asmad śabdha. Okay. Uttama Purusha, you have to start with yourself. Okay. So, just for repetition's sake, aham, avam, vayam, mam, ma, avam, asman. So I'm just going to skip these optional forms for now, just to make it easier. Okay, third case. Maya, can you repeat after me? Maya, avabhyam. Okay, so notice how we know this bhyam and we see this ava. So avabhyam. And then we know this bihi. We see this bihi in 3-3, right? A lot. So asma bihi. Okay, so maya avabhyam asma bihi. Okay, now close your eyes. You can keep them open if you need it one more time. Maya avabhyam asma bihi. Okay, maya avabhyam asma bihi. Now, fourth case, mahyam or may, same thing, avabhyam or no, and then asmabhyam. Okay, so nice thing, these are the same. And then you take that asma and then you just add bhyam, not bhyam, okay? So bhyam, asmabhyam. And so these 2-2, 4-2, 6-2 always have this no. 2, 3, 4, 3, 6, 3 have this naha. This is a little bit different. 2, 1 has ma, but 4, 1 and 6, 1 have me. Okay, so let's go over this. Mahyam ababhyam asmabhyam. Again, mahyam avabhyam asmabhyam. All right. Let's see if we can do some exercise just with that. Okay, let's look at number 9. Etad vakyam maya uktam. You have to say it like this is so cool that we're reading these sentences and understanding. You're a scholar if you can do this much, okay? Etad vakyam maya uktam. Okay, uktam acts like a verb. It's not quite a verb, but it acts like a verb. We haven't seen this. It's a little more advanced. Vach dhatu becomes uktam. So it means spoken. Okay? And don't worry too much about how it's formed and all that. That's a little bit beyond us right now. Okay, so uktam, it's spoken. Okay, so do we see a first case? So this is karmani. Okay, so this is like a karmani, spoken. Okay, etad and vakyam are both 1, 1. Okay, etad and vakyam. So vakya shabda. This is a ending napumsakalinga, meaning a sentence. So prathama vibhakti ekavachanam 1, 1, and it's karmani prathama to uktam, right? So the sentence is spoken. Now etad also, right? Etad shabda prathama vibhakti ekavachanam. This is an adjective to vakyam. So this sentence is spoken. Maya. Okay, so yeah, 3. So okay, we'll go through it. Asmad is the pratipadika. This is a sarvanama shabda, or we can say dakaranta. It doesn't, there's no, it can be in any gender. So are you masculine, feminine? You decide. It can be in any gender. This is tritiya vibhakti ekavanchanam, right? Maya. And because this is karmani, uktam is karmani, this is, so the third case can be then the karta, right? First case is karma in karmani. Then the third case you can get karta. So kartari tritiya to uktam. So this sentence is spoken maya, by me. Okay, let me know if you need me to repeat anything. This sentence, uktam, is spoken maya, by me. So this is, the karta is maya. Number 10. Let's skip number 10. We'll come back to that. Number 11. Aso asma bihi na nyayate. Okay. What's our verb? Not. Do you know or not know? Nyayate. Nyayate. You know. He, she, it knows. Okay, so the nya dhatu, I think it's 2p. I'll have to check on that. It's to know, 9p. Thank you. 9p, to know. You see the ya and atmane pada. So this is lat lakaraha, but karmani prayoga. Right? You see ya and a, so karmani prayoga. So something is known. Do we see a first case here? But before I see some head shaking. It's nyayate, but na nyayate, not known. That na changes everything, right? Na nyayate, not known. Okay, first case, we see a first case in aso. Aso is abdhas śabda. Prathama vibhakti, ekavachanam, masculine, prathama vibhakti ekavachanam. Kartri, karmani prathama tu jnayate, karmani prathama, right? So object. So what is not known? That person or that entity, that thing is not known. It's not known asmabhihi. So this is asmad shabda, tritiya vibhakti, bahuvachanam, and then it's kartari again, right? Because we're in karmani, so it's kartari tritiya tu jnayate. So this is not known by us. This is not known by us. Shivam, what you're talking about, this is not known by us. Hopefully you're saying, aso asmabihi nyayate. Iti uktam. Okay, aso asmabihi na nyayate. All right, so now we'll go to number 13. We're just going to do all the odd ones. Mahyam dadatu. Okay, so fourth case, right? We saw fourth case is mahyam avabhyam asmabhyam. Mahyam avabhyam asmabhyam. Or may, no, naha. So mahyam, oops. All right. Mahyam dadatu. The dhatu is a funny one. So it's da dhatu. Da dhatu. I think it's 3p. Someone can check that. Oh, I have it here, I think, somewhere. No, I don't have it here. Da dhatu is a little bit different because you get that repetition. It becomes da da, and then it becomes da da. So the dhatu, so da dhatu, to give. Here it's not lat, because we said u, right? Lot lakara. Lot lakara means a command or a prayer. This is Pratama Purusha Ekavachan. So you can say this along with me. You should get this practice, this verbal practice. We're so used to writing it down, but can we just do it mentally, right? Because we kind of want to increase the speed. Okay, so it means so something gives. Something gives. Okay, do we see a 1-1 here? We don't, right? So we have to supply one. So we can say saha dadatu or sa dadatu. May he give or may she give. Or we can say tad dadatu. We can say may it give. Any gender. May he give, so saha dadatu mahyam. Okay, mahyam for me. So, so this is asmad shabda, Asmad is the Pratipadika. Chaturthi Vibhakti. Ekavachanam, right? 4-1. Because I'm the recipient. I'm receiving that gift. Someone might be saying, why isn't it not second case? Because what he is giving will be in second case. So I can say, Mahyam dhanam dadatu. May he give money to me. So Mahyam is the fourth case. Yeah.
So my question is, Mahyam dadatu, which means it is given to me. So if I want to say given by me, does that become Maya dadatu?
Yeah, given. So by me. Yep. Because so then it'll be Maya.
So this is given for me, Mahyam dadatu, and given by me would become Maya dadatu. Okay, got it. Thank you.
So if you're saying may it be given by me, so then we would have to do karmani prayoga. Okay, so I'll explain why. So if I just want to say, so Maya dadatu, this would still mean he, she, it, someone gives by me. So I'm the instrument of giving. It's a little bit funny. But if I say, let me just use a lat lakara to make this a little bit simpler. So da, how does, so it'd be da, sorry.
Can you done your ball? Chumbo, right? Chumbak, so can I ball?
So I'm having a little doubt right now about what da and karmani prayoga would be. So we'll have to look at. Let's just use for now, let's just use so use pashya te. Okay, so I'm going to use drish dhatu in karmani prayoga. So pashyate. So this is seen by me, or if I say given by me, right? So we have to do it. It would only be the karta. You would be the karta in third case, only in karmani prayoga. But if you want to say I give, then you say dadami. Right? You can just say dadami. Aham dadami. I give. Okay, now we'll look at Asmad Shabda. So when we look at Asmad Shabda in the two cases, okay, our time is already up. That went very fast. Just quickly, we'll look at the cases. So fourth and fifth case. So we'll just look at fourth case. So tubhyam, namastubhyam or namaste, right? You see that? Namastubhyam, namaste. So tubhyam or te, yuvabhyam or yuṣmabhyam. So tubhyam, yuvabhyam or yuṣmabhyam. or the optional forms te, vam, vaha. Okay, tubhyam, yuvabhyam, yuṣmabhyam. So the homework is we can you can do the ones we did, right? So you can do number 9, 11, 13, those. Or you can try to give the next 10, 12, and 14 a shot. Okay, we'll go over 10, 12, and 14 in the next class. So if you want to do 9 through 14 straight, then I think you can give it a shot. Okay, and then we can review the answer in the next class. Yeah. Okay. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. So we'll take a 5-minute break.